There, Mogotio is not unique. There are issues of A and B or C and D, which, notwithstanding, led to our repeat. And in our discussion, we put in place mechanisms that will ensure that we have a smooth process come this Thursday.
What can you assure the voters and especially the people who are Mogotio who feel that might be the elections is not okay? And of course, is there any changes you have done in election officials, the PROs? What are some of the changes that you are bringing to ensure that the election proceeds?
I wish to categorically say that for the people of Mogotio, whatever's gone or passed is gone. We have a fresh start. We have everybody preparing for these coming repeat nominations on Thursday, and we are calling upon the people of Mogotio to turn up in large numbers, more than they did in the previous ones. And it is not a repeat for two people. It's a repeat for all the candidates who are on the ballot box. So sometimes people think that, oh, it's only the competitive ones who are going to be there, but it's for all of them. And when we are urging that all the electorate of this particular important constituency of Mogotio turn up on Thursday with their mindset to elect the leaders afresh.
Are there changes on the election officials?
Yes, we did. We have started in a clean state. We have new presiding officers. No, we have new returning officer for this particular constituency. And even the other officials, especially the top officials, we are all new. Initially, I was at the county, but now my focus is in this Mogotio constituency because I want us to get it right.
Maybe it's okay for the interview. You can allow us now because you're overall.
Thank you. So sisi ndio kwenda sasa.
Yeah.
So mtaenda kuendelea pole.
Hata raia wana haja na yeye.
Ndio nasema waje sisi tuende.
You say your name is Kipchumba Korir?
Kipchumba Chebet.
Kipchumba Chebet.
Dr. Kipchumba Chebet.
So that we can give the
Sawa. Asante.
Given order, let's begin from. You can proceed your name.
Okay, good evening. My name is Tom Kiptanui, one of the aspirants for Mogotio constituency member of parliament. It's a great day for us because we all know that the elections that were held, as it has actually been said, were cancelled. And I think for us, we are ready to go. And I'm happy that it has been clarified that the election is not just about the few contestants. It's actually about all of us who were in the ballot before. And we are ready. We just want to tell our supporters that they need to turn up in large numbers. We know that there might be a few inconveniences here and there, but it's important for them to know that we are making a decision for our constituency and they need to come up in large numbers. They need to maintain peace. Let's vote the leader that we want to be able to take Mogotio to the next level. And so really I want to tell them that has been assured, and today's meeting we participated, we've seen that the arrangements are actually in place, and we are confident that the mistakes that may have happened in the last election that we had last week will not be repeated because that is what our people want. So we want to also invite the media on that day to come. Please come forward so that you can also be able to witness what is happening. Otherwise, we are set to go. I just want to call on my voters that they need to turn up in large numbers. Please come forward. Give me your vote. It's the right thing to do. And I'm sure we will really be able to triumph and be able to go to the next level. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Dr. Joel Kipruat Koima, an aspirant MP, Mogotio. What I want to say is that this exercise is good because we have checked and saw that it affected everybody. It is not a question of one-man show or it affected one person. This malpractice affected all of us. That's why we are saying this repeat is
bit of issues in that election, which we've actually, today we looked at it, we discussed it at length, so that everybody is happy as we move the second round. The only thing I want to point out is that the procedure was not followed even when we cancelled this election. First, we were not invited by the tribunal as required by the law, so that all of us can give us our side of the story. Maybe one side was only heard, and I hope in the future, if procedure was not followed or if malpractices were there, all of us should have been invited so that we all participate in airing out issues. However, for the people of Mogotio, I would like to say that we welcome this exercise for a rerun under new management, and we hope that the people of Mogotio will decide. They will actually get their candidate, they will nominate their candidate for the August elections, and that all of us will agree with the verdict of Mogotio people. We look forward to a free and credible election on Thursday, so that this chapter of carrying out repeat elections should not be something we should be proud of. So a lot of resources have gone in, both from the side of candidates, also from the side of UDA. They have spent a lot of money to get this exercise right, and hopefully in the future we don't go that route again. We want to have a free, credible, and transparent elections. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kibarek Ruben. I'm aspirant Mogotio parliamentary seat, and we were here today so that we iron out the issues which we had in the previous nomination on 14th. On 14th, we had a nomination which had a lot of irregularities and a lot of challenges, and we came here today so that we sit down and we iron out those challenges and those issues that we raised from the previous nomination. There were challenges. The election was peaceful, it was good, but there were challenges. As minor as some people might say, also the margin with the alleged winner won with it was so minor that even a one single minor mistake can make a very minor results, which end up giving a wrong person to be the winner. The margin we are told is less than 200 votes, very minor. We need to talk about it. We came here, talk with the officials, and we agreed on some issues. We agreed on the agencing of the forts. We agreed that we should invite all the members of the fourth estate to come around Mogotio that day, since it will not be a busy day around Baringo because it's the only election which will be repeated. So we agreed that we should iron out issues we raised from the previous. At least now we are talking from a point of an informed point because we know we have faced some challenges on 14. So we agreed those challenges we raised should be put in place. And as my friend here said, the issues were the issues raised might have been taken somewhere else to be channeled through another tribunal or something. Even now, certificate was given. Had issues because no one was announced as the winner. We just saw someone on WhatsApp being given a certificate and being declared as the MP of Mogotio. We don't know how and by who and by what margin and by what results. So we have come here today basically to iron out those issues, and we have agreed that what happened on 14 is what under the bridge, and we want to focus on this one on 21st. Right? So everyone get his justice, get fairness, because this is about representation of the people, it's about the leadership of the people for the next 5 years. It must not look like we are doing gamble on it. We must get it right. And we have come here, we have agreed on many issues. We urge our supporters to come out in numbers, vote peacefully, go home peacefully. We ask our agents to do their work there. Our POs, we have given out guidelines on how the POs should be trained so that they discharge their job professionally without emotions, because those POs might be our supporters here, and we want them to work with the ethics that they are professionals and they should give us professional results. This thing is clearly an indication that UDA is a very strong party in Baringo. And that's why you can see the whole tension around it. You can see the whole pressure about it. It's because the party is loved by the people, it's loved by the aspirants. That's why there's all these issues coming out. Was it not a strong party, there will not be all this tension about it. There will not be all this pressure about it. Everyone will be going his way here. But we are here because we love the party and the people love the party. And the party ticket is a hot cake for all these people here. So we want to urge our supporters to be very peaceful that day, to avoid violence, to go and vote, go home. We pray that also those who will be working will be professional this time, give us the honest results as it is. We also urge the police not to be compromised like last time, not to be biased, to give people their justice and their fair results, because it is not a matter of do or die. We are all here, we are all people from Baringo. Whoever will win here among us is qualified and is equal to the task. It is one among the equals who will be the leader. So it is not a do or die, it's only justice that people should get, the voter and the aspirants. So we wish everyone well, we wish the voters as they prepare. We also have to go back home and prepare because it's a very tedious job. But it is not the first time that we repeat election. In 2017, we did election on Friday, and then it was postponed to, we repeated it on, I think it was on Monday. So we did in 2017 twice the way we did. The only difference is that this one is specifically for MPs. And you know, sometimes even the MCS aspirant make the turnout to be high. So we are urging our people to work hard and make the turnout to be high so that we get a candidate here who will be the candidate in the August and make our constituency a great place to be and a great constituency to live in and set up a constituency of fairness and justice to all. Thank you so much and God bless you.
The loopholes that you had cited earlier in the previous nominations has been sealed.
We have passed our concern to the county returning officer, like we did in Cabernet. There's issue that we told him in Cabernet that he agreed, but he never delivered on ground. We had told him to reshuffle the returning officers, not to take someone from Mogotio. We agreed, but when he came back, we found out the arrow was not changed. And we have told him today, we'll put it will rest on his back, that the whole what we have said and we have agreed should not be changed, should remain like we have agreed, because we minuted what we said, and we hope he will adhere to that. As to that, the person who will make it work is the county Aro and the Haro that will work as to what we have said. But us on our side, we have said what we think will improve this election to be fair, justice, credible, and transparent. And not only to be fair, to also be seen to be fair to everyone among these people. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Morgan Kiprono, MP Aspirant Mogotio constituency. What I want to say first, I want to say thank you to my colleagues. We have had a very candid discussion. If all goes well, everything that we have discussed, I want to believe that we are going to have a very free and fair elections. I only want to believe that each and every one of us had, from the time when we declared, all of us declared interest to fight for this seat, we had good interest for the people of Mogotio constituency. I want to urge my colleagues that we should be able to allow the exercise be free and fair, for all of us to be in a good position to support one candidate, the one who is going to proceed to the general election in August. So I want to say that I'm personally satisfied with the things that we discussed, and I want to believe we are going to have a free and fair elections. So that is all from me today, and I wish Mogotio the best. We are going to produce the best candidate and the best leader after these elections, and of course after election of September. Thank you very much.
We are done.
Now,